Good morning and welcome. My name's Carl Norman from carlnormanconsultant.com and Personal Development Mastermind podcast. If you're listening to this on the podcast, welcome. This is probably one of our first podcasts that we've put out there. If you're watching this live, I'm with Shelley Roe, which obviously I'll put into the title, who is the owner of No Excuses Fitness. Come on in, Shell. Do you remember we done one not so long ago and Shelley was, well, probably thinking, oh my God, what are you going to do? You're not going to do a live one. And then I couldn't get her to shut up then, to be fair. I actually haven't seen you doing any other live videos.
No, I know. I'm still plucking up the courage, so I've been busy.
It is unbelievably busy in the shop, and you can probably hear people coming backwards and forwards. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you around the place. Before I do that, I'm just going to turn this slightly because we weren't expecting Martin. Come on in, Martin. We weren't expecting Martin from Formby Fitness to join us today. Well, these guys, they were, but I didn't have a clue that they were going to turn up. Well, certainly Martin was going to turn up. So Martin's actually co-owner in Formby Fitness. What we're going to do is that more than likely we're going to do podcasts with these guys separately, but I wanted to get a little bit of an idea from Shelley, obviously how she started the business, what her values were with regards to starting a business, and obviously everyone has a story, so I wanted to find out a little bit more obviously about her story, what sort of how she started and what the impetus really was to start. So I'll tell you what, Shelley, if I turn around that way, because the thing yours behind us there, come over onto the side there. Give us a little bit of an idea what your story was, what your impetus was to obviously starting the business.
Okay, so I'll start with from the beginning, to be honest, when I was younger.
We've only got 5 minutes to go, okay? No, I'm only messing.
No, I will put it into a scope. So when I was younger, I did suffer with confidence, and I had quite a few food issues. So I did suffer with an eating disorder. So as I got a bit older and got a bit of knowledge about how to look after myself, started fitness training, got a qualification in PT, and also started studying nutrition. I've also got 3 children, and one of my children has behavioural difficulties, attention deficit disorder. So I did my own research on that and realised that a lot to do with it was down to what he was eating, his food, sugars, anything that's that's not natural basically affects his mood and the way he is. So I started concentrating on how to make him better, and started making clean treats, cakes, learning how to make recipes for the family. So
and this was all at home?
This was all at home.
Yeah.
So this started 5 years ago at home, just as a hobby. I started taking them to the gym, giving them to friends and family. And before I knew it, it literally turned into something else. And here I am 5 years later with the shop. But the main thing is that I keep trying to put forward is it's not just about being on a diet. It's not about me telling people, it's all about losing weight and things like that. It's about giving people an education about food and what it does once it goes in your body. I'm not going to stand here and say I don't have, fish and chips on a Friday occasionally or chocolate, I'm just a normal...
You're going to say wine now, aren't you? Wine as well. Cut! Finish the video. Prosecco, yeah, Prosecco.
But I think if, I would say 80% of your time is being fit and healthy and looking after yourself and educating your children so that when they grow up, that, it's they know how to look after themselves. So I just want to get that message out there, and, that's kind of where I'm going with it, and I'll continue to keep striving, going to schools, getting kids involved in making healthy foods, getting families involved, knowing how to cook. We do a meal prep service here, but I always say to them if they can learn from the foods that they're made. So when you do get meal prep, you get educated at the same time. We don't just give you chicken and broccoli and send you away. It's all about education. Yeah.
So, that was the thing that I really liked. When I first found out about Shelley, and I found out exactly what she was doing, it wasn't just a case of having a shop front and saying, listen, this is the stuff, come in and buy it. I've seen her standing at the counter and she'll go through things with everyone and sort of talk them through their lifestyle really, basically. Because let's be honest with you, right, the stuff that you've done and the stuff that you help people with and the stuff that I help people with, and the same with Martin, it's more about lifestyle. It's not just about changing one particular thing, is it? Because I see stuff out there now and they go, okay, you know what, take this coffee and it'll make you lose weight. take this shake, it'll make you lose weight. I'm involved with a company that actually does have a full nutrition program with regards to shakes as well. But the point that we try to make when we're obviously selling our products and when you sell your products, it's not just about one thing. It genuinely is about trying to change lifestyle. So how did you get involved in the shop? Because the shop is amazing. How did you end up getting into this? What made you go from, because let's be honest with you, now we're going on to a bit of an entrepreneur thing now with regards to, you found something that you really, really enjoyed doing. You were passionate about helping other people, but then you took things to the next level. And for me, that's a massive entrepreneurial skill to be able to do that. But you must have been thinking, this is a massive step.
Yeah, oh my God, it's the scariest thing ever. I mean, you know, I can do what I do and I know what I know, but I've never had to shop before. I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, I've been very lucky. I've been surrounded by people that are already in business, so great advice, you know, great support, things like that. But it wasn't an easy step to make, and believe me, every single day that I walk into the shop, you know, there's something new happening, there's drama, there's, you know, there's a lot of things.
Drama.
And it's, but you know, if you're genuinely love what you do and you're passionate about what you do, then all of this is kind of easy, because no matter what happens and no matter what is thrown at me, I still get up every day at 4 o'clock, still, you know, look at my emails, still work, make it into work, you know, because it's something that I want to do. And you know, that's it really. If you've got the passion and you've got the drive, then anything literally is achievable. I wouldn't have been able to do this without the passion and the drive. I'd have kept giving up.
How do we install that into other people, though? Because this is the key. I mean, I've been in this business, the coaching business, for 30 years, and you see people that come along and, you know, they want to achieve stuff, but the hardest part is just taking that first step. And I believe that when you do take that first step, when you're encouraged, when you're motivated, when you've got that support around you, and I think what I've seen when people come in here is that they'll ask questions, they want to know a little bit more about, obviously, the lifestyle, they'll want to pick your brains, really, and find out a little bit more. So what are people looking to expect when you first walk in here? And they go, do you know what? I really want to change my lifestyle. I really want to get a little bit fitter. I want to get a little bit stronger. And obviously you do the nutrition. Can you give me a little bit of a pointer? Can you tell me what direction I should be going in?
Well, it depends. Do you know what I would say? Everyone's different. So, like, for every
Pretty
person,
busy in the shop here today, I apologise for all.
Every person that walks through the door is different.
Yeah.
So I could get a mother who comes in who's struggling with a child, you know, because he's not eating this, he's not eating that. So I try and give as much as a mother, not necessarily as a professional, but as a mother I can help, you know, with making those choices and decisions of how she's going to make things work. Sometimes I get people who are training, you know, they just want macros, they want to know what they're all about. So we explain how it works. So, you know, it's having knowledge. I'm not saying I know everything, because I don't. But I think that the powerful thing that you've got is you've got to keep researching. You've got to keep understanding about your clients, and that everyone's different. So I might say, you know, some information to one client who comes in, and then a completely different one will come in next. And if I don't know the answer, then I always say, well, I don't know the answer, but I'll get back to you, and I go away and research it. So I think the important thing is, if you believe in yourself, then people believe in you. And that doesn't mean that you have to pretend that you know everything, or that you've got knowledge coming out of your ears. So I think if you're just honest with people, and, you know, like I say, you believe in yourself, then that's what's going to sell you. That's what's made me have the shop, because people believe in what I do.
And people believe in you, and people do buy people. I genuinely believe that, because you know what? There's a million coaches out there. There's probably a load of shops out there that do something similar to what Shelley does. But the reason why she's successful, and the reason why the business is going from strength to strength, is because you can obviously see that she's massively passionate about it. She is a mum. You know, she does get up early in the morning. She does come into work. She does have to deal with the drama, and there is quite a lot of drama. But the fact is that she's still doing it. And I think that's another key point as well, is that consistency for me, and certainly what I've been doing, has got to be the key thing. Because it's easy to start something, but it's even easier to finish it. It's too easy to go, do you know what, enough's enough, you know, I just can't carry on with this.
I think the important thing is as well, is that you will do that. You will go like that. There's so many times where I've gone, do you know what, I can't deal with this, it's too much. But then you know, you have a little reset, and the one thing that I have learned about being in business is you've got to ask for help. Because you kind of, once you've started, you think, right, that's it, I know everything, and but you've got to keep reaching out to people, because what you don't know, someone else does, and they can help you with that. You know, so
it's constant learning, really. The bottom line, that's what we're saying here. if you really want to look at trying to change the way that you either feel or the way that you look, then Shelley, how can people actually get involved with your ethos for that? So I know that you do eat clients. I know that you obviously are passionate about speaking to clients. But if they're really interested in getting in touch with you and finding out a little bit more about what it is that you can do to help them, how can we actually do that? Apologise for the coffee's going crazy here in the back. Go on. Might have to get a little bit closer.
Visit our website, which is no excuses,
liverpool.co.uk.
So there's a full intake of what we do here. But also, you know, it's not just about money, it's advice. So if you do just want to chat with no obligation of having to buy anything, then please do contact me, you know. If I can't help you, I'll certainly find someone that can. And that's the whole point of this, you know. It's if you need to contact us, you can give us a call, come and visit the shop, just ask for me at any point, and I'll make sure that I get back to you.
Cool, fantastic. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to, because Shelley's obviously got quite a bit to do in the background, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Martin in now and have a quick chat. But what we're going to do, Shelley, if it's okay with you,
yeah.
I'm going to, if I take the guys around the kitchen and have a little look around the place, okay? We'll do that in a second, okay? So Martin, come on in.
Come on down.
Didn't even know he was coming down, but you know what, it was a bonus. This is my mate Martin Gabriel.
Hi.
Martin, give us a little bit of an idea, because you're involved with fitness, Formby Fitness.
Yeah,
okay?
that's right.
But I know your background is obviously you're a lawyer.
Yeah.
So how did you get involved in a fitness company?
Basically, I've always been a fitness guy. I've always kept myself fit, played a lot of sports competitively, and I've always looked after myself and got involved in making sure that everybody that I know tries to live the right way. Yeah. So it was just a progression for me. I did a lot of legal work for the guys, and they said, "Would you come on board?" I said, "Yeah, I'd love to." So I got involved that way, and we just took it from there, really. We're just trying our best now to move things forward from strength to strength. We've got a great ethos, got a great bunch of guys there, and we're just trying to move things forward.
Cool. And I think the thing is, and I love networking, I'm a networking freak. I'd mentioned to Martin about Shelley, and obviously what she does. And Shelley actually, she's got like a referral system for people who are like either PTs or people who have got gyms, which is the reason why I put these two together. I just didn't realise that they were going to come down on the same day that I was going to come down. But there you go, that's just the way that it is. So Martin, what are you looking to get out of this relationship with Shelley? Because I know that you want to really massively look after your customers.
That's it.
And I think this is what this will do. So how do you think it's going to benefit your clients?
We're looking at basically, we're trying our best to have the right ethos and mentality for all of our clients at the Formby Fitness Centre. And we're looking to expand into different areas, including the nutrition, obviously things like physio services, as well as the standard gym classes and all the rest of the standard things that go on there. We're just trying to do from the kids right the way up to the adults, really, and even to the senior citizens. We're trying to get a full programme for everybody, really, and look after people.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen some of the stuff that you put and that you share, and obviously on your Facebook, and I know that your group itself is really pushing themselves with regards to sort of being out there on social media.
Yeah.
And I think that's also important as well, is that people are massively, they are on the phones constantly, they are looking at stuff, they are looking for that inspiration.
That's it.
What sort of stuff is your guys doing to try and help people? Because we all want to give content, we all want to give stuff away for free, but what type of stuff are your guys posting out there now?
Right, well the good thing is we've just recently launched our own app, Formby Fitness app, which has various bits and bios and things on there and stuff that we're doing. But generally we're open to ideas, really. We try and feed off our clients and see what they want. We've got boot camps on at the moment, different types of boot camp, boxing boot camps outdoors. We're based up in Formby, so we can use the beach and the facilities there. We do street dance for the young ones, and we're trying to expand that into kids' Zumba classes, and looking also at senior citizens. We've got, I always get the name of this wrong, but Bumps to Mums. We do a class for those who are pregnant and to keep them fit and look after them. And the nutrition side of things, which is why I'm here to see Shelley, is the next step, really, to make sure that we can provide everything for the clients, and that's it.
Brilliant. So can you see how that all comes together? It's not just like sort of one thing. What obviously my mate Martin's trying to do here is that he's trying to offer a service similar to obviously what Shelley's doing. Shelley's obviously in a different niche. But from Martin's point of view is that he's trying to bring everything together so that it's one hub in one place so that you can offer literally the whole package.
That's right. That's what we're looking to do, yeah. And as I say, it's a great location, and we've got a great set of PTs and staff, and we're just looking to make it bigger and better. You know, we have our hashtag the best gym in Formby. I think we are, and that's what we're trying to be. And we're just trying to keep progressing and make sure that we stay there, you know, and that's it.
Fantastic. Guys, listen, what I'm going to do is, obviously, thank you, Martin, for that
Yeah,
today.
no
Really
nice
appreciate it. I'm going to do a separate podcast and a separate interview with Martin. And more than likely the guys at the gym, if you're okay with that. Yeah. So watch out for that over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to take you round this place now, just to give you a little bit of an idea on what goes on, okay? Now, all the staff have said to me, you know what, we're just going to duck. We're going to get right out of the place. Now, they're not going to, because they're a friendly little bunch. So let me just wind that down a little bit, and then I'll take you round the place. Okay, so basically we've got entrance coming in here. What's this road called, guys? What's this main? Prescott Road in Old Swan, okay? And you've got the staff here. Say hello, guys. There you go. So I'm going to take you through to the back, if that's okay. Coming through. Here we go. There's the boss lady. Look, see, so it's not just all about glamour and looking fantastic and being out at the front of the shop. As you can see, she's obviously getting stuck in. What are you doing?
This is a homemade, gluten-free, wheat-free, sugar-free Bakewell cake. So we've got like orders that need to go out for the shop as well. So we make fresh cakes every day, continuously, all the time. So you can pre-order, you can come in and buy, you can order. And then we've got, you've seen the cakes outside.
Yeah, we've seen all the cakes outside.
So
fantastic.
And then we've got
Give us a little,
here.
yeah.
So this is Thomas, this is one of our chefs. Our other chef, Nico's off today, so he's in control of the kitchen. This is Emma, who does a bit of everything. She makes cakes, she serves at the front. Eve is like my right arm. Without her, I would fall to pieces. She knows where everything is and everything that I should be doing. And then we've got Carly at the front, who's front of house, who welcomes all our customers. And we also have a couple of other members of staff who change over shifts later in the day. So we're all here to help. We all welcome you to come in at any point and give you the information that you need.
Fantastic. So, guys, as you can see, it's a massive concern. You know, these guys have not just set out and thought, you know what, well, we'll just have a little go at this. They haven't. What they've done is they put a lot of thought, a lot of process, and a lot of investment into actually getting this business up and running, which is incredible. I think you're doing an absolutely brilliant job. So, guys, just one last thing. If they need to get in touch with you, Shelley, just remind us again how people can get in touch with us.
You can come into the Old Swan store on Prescott Road, 546 Prescott Road, and give us a call on 0151 345 4603, or visit our website to find out a little bit more, www.noexcusesnutritionliverpool.co.uk.
Brilliant. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. If you're listening to this on the podcast, I really appreciate it. Listen for the next episode, which should be coming up probably within the next couple of weeks or a couple of days. Sorry, if you're watching, obviously, the Facebook Live, if you're on live with me today, thank you for joining me.